Yo soy Knight. Estamos en la última parte del capítulo 1. Espero que la última parte, no lo sé. Vamos a continuar con las quests para ver qué fue lo que sucedió luego de que... ¿Qué pasó? Ah, sí, arrinconamos a todos con los animalitos mágicos para saber qué pasó con el dragón. Que era un arconte, por cierto. Ok. Bueno, no quiero hablar contigo, Vlad. Entrar. Sí, porque alguien de ellos, de los que hace el ritual, mató al dragón y estaban buscando una manera de poder inculpar a los demás, pero no le salió bien, porque los animalitos parlantes se las metieron, literal. Ekaterina.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water.
Pues vamos a poder
But
unir a
back
los
to the
Fatui.
matter at hand. Child tells me that he...
What agreement?
Correct.
Where is...
Child is currently at Loli Pavilion.
Oh! Ahem. There are two styles of cook. The flagship restaurant of the Lee style is the Lily Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the... Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, Paimon's hungry.
Paimon siempre tiene hambre. Ok. Vale, ¿a dónde hay que ir? Se encuentra el novio. Pues no tengo ni idea. Pero por lo que veo nos van a marcar ya la zona del mapa donde es directamente. Que es justamente lo mejor. Es justamente lo mejor. Paimon. Ok, vamos a ver. Ah, está aquí enfrente, no está lejos. Pin, 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 pin. Nabil.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve...
So, where is he?
He certainly is. Come, I took the liberty of setting up a business.
Vaya.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Esos tipos los conocimos cuando hicimos la misión. Oh, pero no, no es el mismo. Hicimos una misión de buscar libros con el heredero y por eso llegamos al restaurante, pero no vimos a ese tipo que está en la mesa.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand, and we the Fatui have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadow.
What?
It is an honor to meet you. I have...
Discretion?
Indeed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business.
No apariencia.
Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much.
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of...
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending. and the time of mankind is slowly dawning.
Okay.
In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon,
Oh.
could I ask?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you...
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting. If we are agreed, come with me.
El rito de ascensión fue lo que hicieron para que Rex Lapis bajara, entonces
All
para
right,
que lo hacen
my
otra vez y
bridge
está
building
muerto.
work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more...
Hay que ir a las puertas. Pero como por qué lo matarían, si se fijan a Venti, no tuvieron que matarlo para robarle su poder de arconte.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti... I see, but I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightened... Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities, and Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood.
What would Child get out of us doing?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can...
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our
Vale, eso ya lo tengo. Si me piden que se le entregue, eso ya lo tengo. Ok. Pues podemos teletransportarnos a caminar. Vamos a correr mejor. Ah, vale, nos van a pedir que compremos otra vez minerales como la otra misión. Nos pidieron que compráramos... Ay, no recuerdo. ¿Cómo se llama este mineral amarillo? Ah, bueno, compramos como todo. Literal, compramos todo lo que nos pidieron. Y a este mismo tipo también. Un maldito gordo.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to... It's cheap and it's fun.
Betting?
Noctilucus Jade, of radiant grade at the very...
Radiant grade, Noctilucus Jade? I see. You're not a...
Oh, y hay varios rangos. Eso
What
no
do
lo
you
sabía.
think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the Jade business.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Now, but how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with...
oh, wait, boss. That. Hey, if we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Oh, it is as you say.
Huh? How do you not think about more when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting. All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
¿Qué?
What?
Es la economía. Yo que creo que está forrado.
So loaded that he doesn't even bother hunting.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways... Evaluating the quality of Noctilucus Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, only after the item made using Noctilucus... If you return to those crafty...
Whoa! Doesn't To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this. A fool sees the pointer.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are the patterns, the facade. These are all the finger. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use.
Caray.
We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
A ver, ¿qué hacemos?
That would... Well, how about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that...
Igual se los
All
va a
right,
comprar.
take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker.
Oh, you flattered me, but I have to be gentle with... If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed...
But wouldn't something this thin go poop?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up.
What sort of condition?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro,
Que es el
we
capítulo
can
del
use
Jade o algo
hydro
así.
to...
Oh, sir.
Strictly speaking,
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
La cocina de Shangli.
You mean at Wanmin Restaurant?
that would not do. It is a...
Oh, Paimon remembers. We want... Now, let's...
Ok, si hubiéramos ido al valle, pero lo intenté. Intenté ir con nuestra loli, pero no funcionó. Ahora hay que ir hacia... ¿dónde? Vale, nos marca que todo derecho. Ok. Pues tenemos el teleport. Es lo que es raro de este juego, que de repente la trama principal se desvía en estar haciendo otras cosas como ir a comprar jade. Supongo que no está mal, pero... no lo sé, deberían de desviarse en otra cosa. Igual no sé, siento que esto ya es el último capítulo.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumer.
That's
Ok,
the
entonces
part.
se pronuncia en Liyue.
It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it.
Oh, joder.
It's a bit polite, but we gotta cut the line.
Usted ya sabe, nada más no se gasten las habilidades como yo. Ah, no nos dejan probarlo. Es que, saben, va a ser uno de los personajes que pongan después. Ahorita todavía no está en el juego. Le estoy pegando a la hojita. Listo. Bien.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which.
Si no se los come antes.
Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is.
Ok. Pues es que no tengo muchos pyros.
Pan into the fire.
Vale. Pues. No tengo más pyro. Esperen.
Mama, get them.
Ahí está.
Whoa,
El de la derecha.
that light came from the first Noctilucous jade. Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light?
Como les desgraciado.
Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of of them and continue again after.
Lo bueno es que si tienes arqueros no importa que tengan el geo.
By royal decree.
Adiós a mí. Listo.
That light came from the second Noctilucus Jade, didn't it?
Ahora el
My
segundo.
arrows, they don't give up, do they?
Primero era el de la derecha, luego el de la izquierda. Y ahorita no lo sé.
Let the show begin.
Oh, joder, está lleno de enredaderas. Pues no, vamos a acabar con este para que deje de llenarnos de plantas.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Nice and spicy. Oz, reveal thyself.
Ok. Y ahora va a brillar el del centro, ¿no?
Nice
No,
and
sigue
spicy.
brillando el mismo de la izquierda.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright!
El del medio.
That was the
brilla
third
más.
Noctilucus Jade, wasn't it?
¿Y los dejamos
It
aquí?
was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some
Pues no me
jade,
dejan
shall
entrar a
we?
tomar nada, así que nos vamos a ir de aquí. Me dice que regrese, no que los tome. Bueno, eso fue interesante. Ya he sido sirviente, chefcito, y ahora no lo sé. Ok, para acá.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which
El segundo.
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Pine, think a bit hard.
Pues no era el segundo.
Huh? No, think a bit hard.
Pues ya nada más queda el tercero.
Exactly. That's the one Paimon
no problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm
I suppose it would...
parting. Oh, dear. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery, it is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito, alas, all things must pass.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it...
I'm sure Rex Lapis.
In the safe hands of the Liu Achising and good honest merchants such as yours.
All right. Thank you, my friends.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucus.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not the.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten. As I thought, I didn't.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest...
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
Maldito estafador. Vale. ¿Hasta dónde es eso? Vale, son 125 metros iguales y podemos teletransportarnos. Es que ese teletransporte lo tenemos encima del monte, nada más llevo volando. Así es. Supongo que la campaña por el momento acaba con estos dos partes del mapa. Y esta en realidad es la última parte importante de aquí. Todavía faltaría el arconte de fuego, el de hielo, el de relámpago. Ok.
We can leave the jade here. I have already... Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also...
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite.
Es que literal estamos haciendo la escena del crimen.
The Liu Chising have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Also, the...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So...
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all... These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden
House?
The only mint in Liu, which is to say the only mint into that. All the...
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already... Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of in Liu, where the god of contracts reigns. Only contracts may not be betrayed. Well then, we should go and prepare the
Perfumes?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly... Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used...
It's time for Zhong...
En serio. Ahora nos van a mandar por perfume. Vaya. Bueno, dan buena experiencia. Ok, es aquí enfrente. Podemos llegar volando. Y dan bastante mora. Esta mora que me dieron es lo mismo que me dan por mandar un personaje de expedición 10 horas. O sea, es bastante. Ok. Abajo de esta partecita hay también otro comercio. Aquí.
Hey, boss!
Silk flowers?
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Oh,
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning.
my goodness. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to
Maldito
contribute.
desgraciado. Tu bigote se ve falso. No hable con ese bigote falso, por favor.
I'm sorry? Ah, yes. Now then, please peruse at...
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habit. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location. Lastly, this strain is quite the wreck. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the...
Wow! A true
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too...
I'll take them all, boss.
Otra vez dice que se va a llevar todas y no tiene dinero.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on... But this silk flower purchase is... Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies, like several other tedious and complicated but this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3. Now that's settled, a question.
O sea, quiere comprar todas que yo
You
pague.
have any Mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you?
Yes, in a...
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but since these flowers will be used to...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Ay, me encanta cuando Paimon se enoja.
Please, it's the lead.
So, now that we've got the fun...
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately.
Talk about first...
Hence, I need you to help by asking around.
So this time we get to go around town?
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven.
Ok.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild.
Vamos a preguntarle entonces a todas las mujeres de Liyue.
She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Alan. ¿Dónde está Alan? Vale, pues iremos teleporte a este lado. Parche.
Oh, that's... Lan, we need to ask...
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but...
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny...
Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you?
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan.
Now that you mention it... Yes, there is... Oh, it must be from the Qingxing flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got...
No, they were from medicinal... Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try
The fortune teller, right? Thanks, Lan.
Ok, ¿quién es Chiming? Tiene nombre de especie china. Vale.
Hello. How may I...
We've come to ask you a question.
Sorry, you caught me off guard. I think we need more time to get to know each other.
We just wanted to know what perfume you know.
Oh, well, I don't actually use any. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are... Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone...
Yang'er?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for...
Great! This is just the...
Ok. Vale, no entiendo por qué hacernos dar tantas vueltas por un perfume, pero bueno. Y está enfrente. Ok. Es aquí.
Well, hello.
What? How did...
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who... Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me.
Snooping around? Why are you making
Como
it
si
out
fuéramos
like we're
unos
bad
villanos.
people?
Ok.
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get... Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? 3 in one go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the... Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are."
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be...
Okay.
So, Where is a good place for making sweet,
Otra vez.
sweet perfume?
Y bueno, supongo que hay que...
You mean Wan Min Restaurant? Good choice.
Ok, al
Let's
final
go.
sí era buena elección. Vamos con Shangling, aunque ya la tengo aquí.
But
Ok, es aquí enfrente. ¿Es aquí? A little switch.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to plead?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud. As my assistant while I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
¿Que no tienen agua aquí? ¿Qué clase de restaurante es ese? Ok. Y luego... ¿qué más hacemos?
This water will do nice. Now, I need you. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep
bueno.
your wrist firm. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices
¿Por
start
qué
to come
parece que lo
out.
está disfrutando?
Ooh, you're a natural. Now take these and try it out on... Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical.
Ok. No entiendo qué estamos haciendo, pero bueno. Ok, son estos tres. Sintetizar. Continuar. Ok. Vale, pues esto no fue para nada complejo. Creo que es más difícil cocinar y igual. No difícil.
Wow, this is so... The essence is placed into water. You must take care to control... So please, don't waste a drop. All three perfumes are ready, and you a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare
Pensé
to
en ti
see
todo este tiempo.
nowadays.
¿Qué?
Wow, you actually you know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can... Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent?
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. The second one is for those with more refined... Finally,
Ok.
the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously.
¿Qué?
Come and hang out.
Let's take
¿Qué habla,
these 3
señorita?
perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Vamos al siguiente punto, que es... hasta allá. ¿Qué tenemos por ahí? Aquí tengo una estatua de los 7. Llegamos rápido. Pirim, pirim, pim, pirim. Vale. Ah, es que me marca dónde es. Pues es aquí mismo. Es encima.
We've brought the perfumes, miss. Did we take too long? You were just...
Oh, you're back. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over...
Well, how can a person
That is true. Well,
3 sets and not 1 less?
thank you both. Let us offer them up.
Hay algo raro acerca de ese tipo. Como si él fuera Rex Lapis o él lo mató.
This is the first kind of perfume. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell. The third kind has a
Ok.
Perhaps Rex has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was. We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fun farewell for Rex. Next, I would like to review you to help me. At present, a friend of mine named Madam Lee is the guardian cleansing. I have certain reasons.
De repente lleva portándose raro desde que esta comenzó. No trae dinero y luego se queda viendo como loco a la estatua y ahorita no puede acompañarnos. No lo sé, Rick. Oh shit. Tal vez no fue tan buena idea venir volando después de todo. Están bien bonitas las alas que regalaron. Porque de hecho solo hay 2 alas en la tienda, pero... No, hay 3. Las normales, estas y las de PlayStation 4, pero yo no tengo Play. Entonces nada que hacer.
All things must change. It's nothing. I just thought...
What happened?
Back in my day, people said that if they heard beautiful sound, but if they heard too...
So that means these flowers...
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lab. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that which this harbor is like a... Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old. Ah, that old trinket. An old friend of mine, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that, it has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow the spell.
¿Por qué más tendría tanta? O sea, ella ya es una señora grande y el otro era su amigo, pero él se ve joven y ella no, entonces eso no es normal.
Still, though, I can't... Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can...
What a weird thing to be proud of.
All right, children. There is no need to worry.
Do you live near here, Granny?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. Now why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean...
This Granny's so weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here? Is she playing with us?
Es una tetera mágica. Yo quiero una casa así. ¿Que no podrías tener internet o sí? No lo sé. Ok. Qué raro.
Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Vale.
Oh, that sounds like
Segundo, yo creo que había que golpear esas plantas y se activaban. Así es.
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you children. Please help an old lady clean up.
¿Qué demonios? ¿Cómo que puede...? ¿Qué está pasando aquí? Justo cuando sospecho del otro tipo, la viejita es más sospechosa que él.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Gray last swept this place? I summoned the Midnight Phantasmagoria. Nice and spicy.
Okay. ¿Por qué hay...?
Nice
Ah,
and
los
spicy.
voy a quemar porque...
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Lo más probable es que sí. O se la regaló un Adeptus, y el Adeptus es el tipo de...
More and more convinced that she's an adeptus.
No ella, el
Don't
tipo.
they all live in Julian Cars? Why would she stay in the city?
Okay. Paimon, déjame hablar con...
Out of the frying pan.
Pensé que se quemaría, pero al parecer no.
By royal decree. Race you. Oh, Midnight Phantasmagoria. You're toast. By royal decree. Nice and spicy. How many levels does this teapot have?
Sospechoso,
It would be
sospechoso. Creo
nice
que hay
if
cosa
we
ahí
had
atrás.
one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Mi sentido de arácnido de cofres me dice que ya le voy a estar.
Race you.
Y así es. Efectivamente hay un cofre aquí. Bueno, cofre común, pero no importa. Déjame pasar, coño. Vale. Oh my god. Oh my god. ¡Hala, qué loco! ¿Esto es la última cena o algo así? ¿Acaso Judas eres tú?
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick
raro,
on their
¿no?
feet.
Hermione Granger eres tú.
Now, let me see. How did this opening work again? Oh dear. All right, that'll do. Come
Sí,
on
lo
out
más
now,
posible es
children.
que sea un Adeptus este tipo. Por eso no la quería ver, porque ella se va a asustar de que él no ha envejecido o algo así. La única manera de que la visita tenga una tetera mágica sería esa. O que él sea Rex Lapis, tal vez, y haya fingido su muerte. ¿Quién sabe?
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really an adeptus. Oh, as to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. But don't you think it's weird? Something's just...
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great, but no matter what, we have always performed to cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, we haven't met in a while anyway. It would be, well, you must have things to do. Oh, and do tell the person who's that if they have time, they can come over for tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Thanks, Granny. Ahora, es aquí enfrente lo del rito de ascensión. De hecho, esta es la parte por la que tienes que escapar, que está llena de guardias. No lo sé, demasiado misterio. La parte de Venti fue más emocionante al final. La batalla y todo eso. Solo espero que aquí sea igual.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. An adeptus.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk... Oh, yes, that'll... If you have...
That tone does not suit you. Still, her tea... When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of...
So what's the next step in our preparation?
Next, we need to...
Ooh, Paimon loves kites.
No. Kites are children's toys. I will explain it to you.
Oh,
Qué raro. ¿Cuándo acabaremos de jugar este Shopping Simulator? Parece que estamos comprando nada más. Quiero destruir dragones ancestrales. No comprar en las tiendas. Voy a comprar cometas. Y resulta que necesitamos un cometa especial que solo se adquiere buscando en la montaña más alta del pico más alto de la ciudad más lejana. No me extrañaría. Oh, están hechas de un papel especial.
Ah, sir, you're here.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy.
well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng funeral. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimate.
Indeed. These are decorations used...
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when As for the kite that honors the Drio Archon, one must follow the contract.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
Ya va para allá.
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor. Justice flows across the surface of the... Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Vaya.
Hey, it's Child!
No way. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider, or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since the rite of parting requires helping hands...
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining.
Vaya.
Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment.
¿Y ahora qué? El mercado encuentra a 3 trabajadores. Ok. Vale, ¡ay! Aquí está el primero. ¡Pum! No se pudieron pensar mejor su nombre.
Sure, but let me just...
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for
a most fair price.
No lo sé, es mucho. ¿Cuánto le pedimos? Tenemos 50,000. Hay que... Por lo menos deben de costar unos 12,000 cada uno. Le vamos a ofrecer lo mínimo.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little.
Vale, vamos a intentar con un poco más. Tal vez 4,000.
That won't do, I'm afraid.
Joder. Vale, te ofrecemos... esto.
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth...
Si tenemos 50 y son 4, no podemos gastar más de... De hecho, no podemos gastar 15 en cada uno. Lo intentamos con el precio más bajo y si no funciona le vamos a subir.
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace.
25,000.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Vale, hay que regatear otra vez. No le podemos pagar 25, pero tal vez 12,500. Vale, 13. ¿Un poquito más? No le voy a subir de 1. Yo digo que 13 sí está bien. No sé. Eso.
That's too little. Hard.
¿Es en serio? ¿Cuánto quieres entonces?
This is too little. I'd consider.
Vale, un poquito más. Ahí está.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Vale, ¿cuánto nos queda? ¿No puedo poner dinero de mi bolsa?
Oh, help? So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 more.
Done.
¿Qué? Vale, este es el tercero. Nos quedan 20,000. No le podemos ofrecer tanto. Vale, nos vamos por 10.
Huh? No.
Vale. 12. Vale, ese es el máximo que le voy a ofrecer.
Let me think. Deal.
Vale. Solo espero que el otro pida menos, porque... ¡Ah! ¡Nos sobró dinero! Valió la pena, ¿no? Ok.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep.
Oh, qué
A
genial.
favor for the Fatui should never go...
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to...
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information...
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
Uh-oh.
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's got... Just what is this about? The app...
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this is...
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return... Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm...
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Vale. Y ahora la farmacia para que... Nos están dando bastantes protogemas, ¿no? Bastantes protogemas. Bueno, igual no fue mucho. Y tratamos de reducir, de hecho, el precio al mínimo, entonces... Más o menos fue como el máximo que pudimos ganar. ¿Dónde es? Ok. Espero que ya sea la última parte. No entiendo qué pasa aquí.
The recep. Hello.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear?
The reception, it seems.
How about?
¿Qué? ¿Estar atrás dormida? Es que no sé.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Ah, Paimon thinks.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by
¿Qué?
the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Something like this.
¿Es en serio? Qué loco, ¿no?
Excuse me, sir. Did you...
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
¿Qué?
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issue... My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid.
Okay then,
How did you manage that?
but Chi-Chi helps you.
Since when do customers need to do?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That...
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Guizhong Ballista. It's a kind of crossbow turret. Installed on Mount Qin, located in Qianheng Pass. It was designed to automate...
Mr. Zhang Li.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever...
Cabal.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal.
Did you want to add?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legend. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the
¿Qué?
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
Coco Coat. Vaya, qué raro. Esto me está poniendo extraño. No entiendo qué está pasando aquí. Ok, es aquí enfrente, pero no voy a caminar. Vaya última misión más extraña, ¿no? Bueno, si es que sí es la última. Espero que no. Quiero seguir avanzando en la campaña, pero es que... Como es un territorio por cada uno de los arcontes, pues eventualmente vamos a tener que llegar a la siguiente zona y todavía no está. Ok. Pues aquí está la ballesta, ¿cómo nos hallamos?
It's huge. But how did?
It is...
Oh, what?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti can trap...
So what are we gonna do?
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois. That said, let me think for a moment. As I recall, if we can retrieve the spare part...
So
I have a smat with the parts in hand. I could at least tinker.
Ok.
where is that supply post?
Ajá.
Where post?
Ok, si pudiera pasar. Vale, hay que ver cómo entrar. Ok. ¿Tiene alguna leyenda o algo así? Ok. Vale. extraño. Nunca había venido por aquí. Oh. Luego me doy una vuelta. Vale, pues no tengo idea, pero supongo que es por el techo. Digo, si le damos vueltas y no vemos nada. No, tampoco. Entonces, ¿qué hacemos? Ok, ya vi por dónde. Vale. Oh, la. Oye, qué buena onda. Vale, por aquí adentro no hay nada. Ah, se supone que ya los tomamos. Ok. Vale.
Ah, one moment. It is done. The Guizhong Ballista.
Ooh.
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a...
Over here we have nothing. And over there...
Hey! Just what do you think? So you fixed up this turret?
Not a turret. A Guizhong Ballista.
Are you blind or something? This area is supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly... A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we made. The next thing you'll be repairing...
Tut tut.
¿Qué?
Vandalizing the legacy of an... It is not we who need
O sea que la zombie quiere cosas malditas, ¿eh? Vale, ¿ya acabamos? No. Vale, ¿qué me está pegando? No tengo idea. Ah, ya vi. Son las mismas que están dentro de las ruinas que te tiran bombas en el abismo. Los tires.
No rest for the wicked.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Listo. Hay más arriba. Ah, no, son los que tiré. Bueno. Sí, ya son todos.
These lowlifes didn't...
Troubling ourselves over this...
Oh, yeah!
A search using the Guizhong Ballista. What's more, a
Which means... A Paimon wouldn't go that far.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo.
Good idea.
Vale. Ok. Qué extraño. O sea, pero tenemos que buscar tres cosas y buscamos una y no sabemos dónde está la otra. Y la tercera, entonces, ¿qué? Ok, pensé que había iniciado una cinemática o algo así. Oh, no. Por abajo no es. Lo siento, la costumbre de saltar volando para llegar a todos lados.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the
What a disappointment. Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So... I'm sorry. I have a poor... Ah, here. This is the name.
Leche de coco.
Coconut.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the leader...
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad...
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learned.
Might I ask who...
Ah, how rude of me.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out, what a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi.
¿Qué?
Ah! The snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
La fugitiva del botiquín.
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really.
Do you sell everlasting
Everlasting incense?
Whew, at last!
3 million more. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Aw, too bad the Chising have taken it up.
3 million. An innocuous number in...
It's a crazy number! We'd never be able to make that much more! And as for Mr. Zhongli...
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we...
Okay.
Coco goat! Coco goat!
Hey, let's...
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh
Porque
I've had in a
tipo tiene
long
tanto
time.
dinero.
Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say...
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with...
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants...
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future.
That's like 0 difference from 3 million!
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in... Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Eugene Terrace.
Okay.
Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Qué raro.
That lot isn't... So, you've been...
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of...
Well. Ningguang and her Qixing crony. I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the...
Okay. And now what? Vale. Llegamos volando. Esta Kiki también es un personaje que te puede salir en los gachas. Pero bueno. No, yo no he tenido muy buena suerte con eso. Me salieron 3 de Lecter. 3. Hubiera preferido uno de otro elemento que en lugar de 3, pero bueno. Vale, espero que con eso ya tengamos todo listo para el ritual.
Well, as it stands...
Ooh, finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our pod?
La pobreza extraña.
Which is it, I wonder? The question that such travel razor to treat to a meal.
Oh.
Yes, don't worry. Tonight I shall take you both to an old home. Indeed.
¿Y ahora? Vale, espera la hora. De 18 a 23. No tendríamos por qué esperar. Ok, vale. Vale, vamos a poner que son las 18 en punto. Bueno, 18:05. Ok, listo. Y ahora... Pero si podemos hacer eso, entonces ¿quién es Paimon, la diosa del tiempo? Digo, no hay más criaturas como ella por el momento y... Por eso tampoco nadie se extraña de que pueda volar y esas cosas. Tal vez haya más Paimons por ahí. No lo sé, todo es muy misterioso. Ok.
Ah, you're here. There's third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers.
Hey, there's even a store.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the...
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? Imagine. The weather is clear. Behold, the glorious...
Oh.
They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it.
Okay.
These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide. Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely...
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like when Liyue locals talk about her, the Fatui hate her, huh?
At last I have found you. You who were...
Who's there?
Es Kiki. Paimon corre.
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Chising. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yue High Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you.
Tiene cuernitos.
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the...
Ningguang sent you?
My apologies, you who have returned from Jue, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She invites you to her palace.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him at the Jade Chamber Together we shall snip every one.
Ok.
And with that, the emissary, what we've received, will be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manner.
An invitation. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting.
Don't worry, we won't forget.
Vale, es al final de la misión por lo que veo. Bien. A ver, es importante. Ok, sí se fue porque aumenté el nivel de mundo, pero... ¿será que nos dieron otra misión? No. No hay más misiones. Vale, vamos a dejar el video de hoy hasta aquí. Muchas gracias por quedarse hasta el final. No olviden dejar sus dudas en los comentarios y suscribirse. Yo soy Knight y nos vemos hasta la próxima. Hasta luego. Adiós.
Speaking my name in humble.
せーの。でもそんなんじゃダメ。もうそんなんじゃほら。心は進化する。